So yeah, you can see my face this time, and I just wanted to come on here to clarify something. I've been watching a lot of Birchbox videos, like their unveiling of that month's Birchbox, and coincidentally, I got a message on here. Somebody asked me why I don't do Birchbox videos anymore, and you know, instead of just going out and just telling the person, I thought I would publicly make a video as to why I am not, you know, a member of Birchbox anymore. And so, anyways, just to get that out of the way, let me just tell you right now. I started Birchbox with an open mind, thinking, wow, $10 for like really nice deluxe samples, and they're high-end ones too. And I thought to myself, that's a really good deal, and you know, I could probably do it for a few months and, you know, see what I get. And the first month, first of all, I did it for like 3 months. Actually, no, I did it for like 4 months. I did the Birchbox thing, and I only posted, I think, 2 or 3 of the videos that of the ones that I got. I'm not quite sure. I think I did 2, not quite. Anyways, I decided, you know, just kind of thinking to myself, yeah, that's a great idea, and I joined just because it was a really good price for the kind of samples that they claim to send out, and I was very interested, and so like any intrigued person, you know, I just went on a whim and just, you know, purchased it. And anyways, sorry, I had to wet my whistle. Anyways, I just, you know, I got really good samples at first. My first Birchbox was amazing. I got a really nice sample of NARS Illuminator, which I, you know, was dying to get. I also got the Blow hairspray for the volumizer, which, you know, I was excited for it, but I ended up not liking it in the end. But it was still a nice sample to have, and I also liked the those Sweet Riot cocoa bean things. I really liked those too, so I was pretty stoked about it. And I also liked the Bare Mineral sample that they gave us as well. So I mean, all in all, yeah, I was happy with some of the samples. But as the months progressed, I started getting shittier, sorry, not to offend anybody, I started getting shittier samples, and I was just like, okay, not understanding why they're giving out crappy samples. And as I noticed that from when I first started doing Birchbox, like, the samples went from being deluxe samples to, like, no samples, like, barely little tiny ones. Like, for example, like, you know how with some perfumes you get the bottle, like a vial, to try out, and then all of a sudden you get like a sample like this of the perfume, just for example. And so you start getting crap like this, and you're paying $10 a month with the promise that you get quality samples. And for that reason, I am not a part of Birchbox, because I feel like I'm not getting, you know, really useful stuff for, you know, what I'm, you know, looking for. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. But, you know, and I've noticed that with the unveiling of so many other people's Birchboxes on here, they've gotten so disappointing. Like, it kind of makes me glad that I have not decided to join again. You know, after the 4th month, I was like, you know, if this is going to be shit, I'm just going to quit. I'm not even going to do this anymore. And that's exactly what I did, because I don't want to be like gypped on crap that I'm promised. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds really high maintenance and bitchy, but I'm telling you, if you're going to tell me something and you're going to give it to me, you better fucking hold yourself to that promise, because otherwise I'm going to be pissed. And you're paying money for this, you know, like every month, like 4 months for $40, you know, or I think I got like a thing where you pay so much and it's like 100 and some, I think it's like a year or whatever, I don't know. I don't even remember, and I really don't care. But for that reason alone, I'm just not interested in it anymore, and that's why I'm not doing Birchbox videos. That's why I didn't put up like 2 or 3 other Birchbox videos, because they were shit, and I didn't want to like come on here and be like, oh, this is what I got, yay. You know, oh, speaking of which, speaking of samples, I'll get back to Birchbox here in a second, but I got this in the mail, which is the Garnier wrinkle reducer thing, which is Ultra Lift Deep Wrinkle Cream, and this is supposed to be a 2-week supply. My ass is not. This is like a one-time, 1-day supply. And yeah, you get a coupon with it and whatever, but this is a 2-day supply at best. Actually, no, this is like a one-time use, 1 day. And this is not enough to let you know whether or not it's going to work for you. So this is considered a shitty sample. Justin Bieber perfume sample is considered shitty. Well, it's just shitty in general, but this is shitty. For example, these 2 samples are horrid because they don't really help you. You're not really sampling them. You're kind of just being like, oh, okay, so this is what it's like. This is the consistency. Or like this is what it smells like. I can't try it out and have people be like, oh wow, what's that you're wearing? Or hey Josie, your face looks awesome. Have you got rid of some of your wrinkles? I don't see your crow's feet anymore. Those dark circles are gone finally. Good for you. You know, that's exactly what I'm talking about here with Birchbox. They give you crappy shit like this. But no, not always have they done that. They have gave away really, really nice samples, and that's why I joined, is because they are really nice samples and a good quantity of it. I've noticed that since, I quit Birchbox, that the samples have gotten minimal. You're supposed to get like so many, samples in your Birchbox a month, but I've noticed people are getting like four samples a month. And I haven't even noticed anybody getting their like surprise sample, like how they do that every month in Birchbox. So I don't know. And then A1 Nettie, I hope I'm saying that right, hun. But hi. She does a lot of the Birchbox videos, like the unveilings of them. And she even noticed that they have really been gypping people out of shit. So, I mean, if I'm not the only one noticing this, then there's gotta be a problem. But, that's why I quit. And I just thought it's not worth another month. Who's to say I won't join again? But I've noticed that from her videos, now that I mention it. She has, tried out the different ones, different other types of subscriptions, like Birchbox, which is like Glam Bag, and Influencer, which is basically like a buzz agent. I'll probably explain that later in a video, but anyways, she's shown people that there are better, there's better ways to spend your $10, especially, versus Birchbox or my Glam Bag. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I'm not doing Birchbox videos. That is why I quit Birchbox, and I really don't care what happens to the success of Birchbox. They can throw in, a full-size Gucci Guilty perfume, and I wouldn't care, because, I feel like I've been lied to, and I spent like all this money just to get crappy-ass samples. I get better samples for free going online than I have with Birchbox. And that's just my opinion, and that's what I'm sticking to. So if any of you people out there are like subscribers of Birchbox, like you subscribe to that whole thing, let me know like how you feel about Birchbox, because I can't be the only one that feels this way. So anyways, I'm Josie, and I will see you when you see me. Bye guys, and have a happy holiday if I don't see any of you. Well, if you don't see me for a while. Bye!